Alright, I'm gonna just jump into it. I gotta get ready for class here. So I'm gonna keep this super short. Tweaked all the Shoto characters, finally. I got around to a lot of other stuff too. I've been doing some palette tweaking. A lot of the palettes didn't make sense in this game. For instance, this version of the Hulk doesn't wear purple pants, he wears blue pants. And I just made him comic accurate. Also tweaked his art too, to an extent. So I'll show you real quick again. See it for the Hulk on the left there? I'll turn my filter on so it's a little clear. But if you look at the Hulk's arms, see his arms there? See how the light hits his musculature? He's got slightly bigger biceps. He's got more striations and strafes in his body as a whole, in his chest, his arms, his shoulders. You can really see it there. He's very defined. This is what the Hulk should look like. He should be a lot more muscular than what the default game made him. It just my brain couldn't get over the way he was designed in a default game, and I think this is much better. It's little minute tweaks that I made to his musculature, and I don't know. I think a trained eye can catch it, but yeah, that's a tweak I made. His color scheme too. His pants are blue now. That version of the Hulk, I know in the comics does not wear purple, so I don't understand the color scheme they were using. Also, the green they used was kind of off, but yeah, that's some sidebar. The recent thing I tweaked, which I'll show here, which is very important for me.
Who will survive? Engage.
Here's what it looks like with the filter on. For the people who don't like the pixelated look, that's what it looks like with it off. For the purists out there, but as you can see, both of these characters have been overhauled. All of my Shotos are overhauled. They have physics added all over their gi, for their pants, their top, and everything. See the little waves on their pants, specifically on the legs. For both of the characters, all of the crazy physics added to their upper body. You can see Akuma's necklace bounce as he moved. There's just a lot going on here. Very minute tweaks that I added in. That's an amalgamation that pretty much added up to a jarring appearance or a jarring fix. This didn't result. I love it. For Akuma, he's been overhauled, bro. His button set was trash. Like when you, for instance, a Tatsumaki is down back kick. This is all three versions that I'm doing here. So I just did the light, I did the medium, and I did the fierce. Well, down back double kick is the hyper Tatsumaki now, which is something I reprogrammed in. In the default game, the hyper Tatsumaki was down forward double kick in the original game, which doesn't make sense. And as you see here, I took it out. I can't do it anymore because it's now down back. It's now consistent with his normal Tatsumakis. Another thing I tweaked too was in the vanilla or the default game. Well, in any game, down forward punch is a fireball. There's all three levels of it. I did the slow one, the medium one, and the fast one. Well, down forward double punch should be his beam super, which is this. In the default game, his beam super is down back double punch. I put on the down back double punch his uppercut because it makes more sense. It feels better, it makes more sense, and it's actually consistent with the way they programmed Captain America in this game. It just the Akuma wasn't consistent. His button set was a mess. I don't understand how anyone could play with this character. So I fixed his Tatsumaki, I fixed his beam super, and I also fixed his uppercut hyper. Another thing, let's see if I can pull it off here. Okay, here's a dash, so I should be able to do it. So there's Ryu's beam super. Now here's Akuma's beam super. See the difference? It should be noticeable, but the difference. Sorry, I'm doing this with one controller. So the difference, as you can see there, should be the size. Look how big Akuma's his hyper beam super is, man. Like all of his fireballs, they should be crazy. It's Akuma, man. Akuma's an earth shaker, dude. I don't know. That always blew my mind, bro. I've always hated how they made Akuma like weak. They like feminized the strongest Shoto. I've always hated that, man. Makes me kind of sick. Akuma's not a glass cannon. He's not somebody you could just beat up, dude. He's supposed to have like the highest defense and speed. He's supposed to be a beast, man. But I fixed that, man. My Akuma ain't trash anymore. That's mainly the thing I wanted to showcase, bro.
Who will survive?
Ryu's reds are too close together for his
Engage!
gradients on his shading, which I'll tweak later. I didn't do this, but yeah, the default Ryu color schemes, the reds are too close to see the physics in his pants properly. But you should get the gist. You can see it in Dan over there on the right. But yeah, just a lot of physics induced on the Shoto characters now. And also they're living characters too. They're organic living creatures. So they should blink. So I just put a blinking animation in their eyes, besides other things. But as you can see the characters are a lot smoother, a lot cooler looking. All of the characters have been reworked, as you can see there. Ken has normal fireballs now instead of those orthopedic Fisher Price. I'm not a toddler. I just didn't like the way the fireballs look in MVC2. I think they did a horrible job with that, among other things. And that's something I want to tweak for the re-release they had this year of this game, and they didn't fix it. So that's pretty much it, man. I just overhauled the Shotos, bro, and I was just showcasing it to you. In the future, I'm gonna tweak. I know which characters you like in this roster. I'm gonna tweak a few other characters in the future, but yeah, I'll just let you know the Shotos have been reworked. I gotta go to school, bro. But that's pretty much it, man. All right, later.